Bon appetit. Where'd it go? How you doing, Travis? How you doing, doggy? How you doing, the little Danny? Big car. Nora, how you doing? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, big scar, little scar crawling over there. What's up? Wow, what's up? Good. Glad you're having a good night. Or start to a night. You got the sniffles, Cuddles? Slow down. I think I won't have any chickens. They're all free ranging right now because we just got like 1.5 inches of rain. They must be eating all the bugs and stuff. They're all in the field. Ah, there goes the water again. S. Holes. Show them how handsome you are, big boy. Yeah, come here. Come here. Oh, another one. Everybody's showing off their feathers today. Hi. 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 Oh. Post. Strike a post. Vogue. Come on. Oh, you're too close now. No one can see you. No one can see you. Puck up, puck up, puck up, puck up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they definitely spilled the water. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Dude, get off. Gotta go get some more water now, because of course it got spilled. That's awesome, Josh. That is awesome. Strike a pose for sure. Oh my goodness. Oops. There it goes. Ah! My goodness. That's pretty cool. So we've got, oh my goodness. I just got home. Yeah, right. All the chickens, they're all out here. They're all free ranging in the fields. Hi. You know, I think it would be cool to have 25 of these. I'm sure they would do their thing, but we have a couple groups of wild turkeys, especially all females, and they've been in the back over here. So I don't know why these guys keep coming over here. They need to go in the back. We did have the female hens, wild turkeys, come up here. There's about 9. I think there was 9 of them that day. So these guys just need to pursue the right ones. Got little... Hi, aren't you guys beautiful? Yeah. Yep, spilled the water. Strike a pose for sure, Big Daddy Flex. I'm sure your Pippo would love it over here. Lots of land to run and lots of... Depending on how your Pippo is trained, it would have... Hi, yeah. It would have... Your Pippo would have lots of targets, depending on which one. Yeah, that's true. I got a couple feeders. I've got a hanging feeder right there. You could use for. I just got it the other day. I put a video up of it. One of those automatic feeders that go off at interval times. So far, I like it. It gives them a couple snacks during the day, so I don't mind it so bad. Oh, your Pippo would love to play all day. Absolutely, lots to run around on. So a little rooster, the top of his little poof ball over there. Oh my gosh. Golly, they're just right over my shoulder. I like these white ones. They seem pretty cool. Definitely not as tame or wanting to be pet like these guys. Like you ever feel like you're being watched? There he is. This little wild guy. Look at that guy. Got that frizzle hair. Let her bump. He's so funny when he runs. But yeah, they're all the way out there. That's I think I'm gonna have to take Josh's idea. I guess I'm gonna have to start feeding that bucket out there and start feeding them all the way out there. Maybe take that bucket and hang it from a tree. Maybe that would make the other wild hens come in. That would be cool if they would. Because they're sitting all the way back in this corner right here. We miss our turkeys. Yes, I couldn't agree with you more, Joshua, excuse me, about the turkeys. They will 100% just start following me. Oh, here we come. I'm sure I will miss them. They're like big dogs that don't listen. They'll follow you around. They like being around people. They're very social creatures. So it is very cool having them be around. Oh no, did it again. Didn't tighten the thing. Hey Boomer, go get them. Bring them all back in. Good boy? Yep. What do the chickens eat? Well, that's a good question. Right now, we've got the chickens. This is an 8-acre pasture. And right now, the chickens are foraging and free ranging all throughout here. I tried to plant, what is it? Not turnips. It's purple top turnips, I think is what it was. Tried to plant them out here, but then of course we went into drought. Who knew? So hopefully we get some turnips out there for everyone to start eating. But most of the chickens will free range. We've got a couple pear trees that we'll see if they make it. But the chickens will kind of just go all over. They've got a lot of land they can roam in. There's the corn, field corn. This right here is 200 and there is 2 rows that are 160 feet long of asparagus. So Nora, the chickens will eat the asparagus as well when it comes up. For those of you that don't know, when asparagus doesn't get picked, this is what it looks like. Oh, the ducks have made their way out here. Hi guys. So if you have an asparagus patch, this is what asparagus looks like when you don't pick it. It turns out to be like a giant fern in a way. And then I've already mowed it down once because it was full of weeds. And you guys still here. So the chickens will definitely eat the heads off the asparagus when it's coming up. And then this, while it is very sloppy, I just came through here the other night and I mowed this. This is 1 mile, 16 rows, about 160 feet a piece up and down. These are all my blackberries. So I don't trim my blackberries, I don't do anything. I just kind of let them go rogue. It definitely encourages all of the chickens and deer, unfortunately, to come in here. But the nice thing is when I have these low-hanging branches on the blackberries, because all this is blackberries, it's like a 1/4 acre or something. It encourages them to all want to come in here and eat fresh fruit during the summer. There's a big difference between where the chickens, as you can see, come in and then towards the front where they really don't. It's much thicker and denser, and then they'll meander in and out of the asparagus. So we get some good organic matter from them as they're walking around digging up bugs, scratching, getting some good aeration. Who is this? Hi, Lucy. But yeah, the chickens will eat whatever. I've got, this is I am not sponsored or paid by any of these people, but this is by far my favorite chicken feed for all of my chickens because it is designed for chickens that free range. It's got a much higher protein level for them, and I let them, if they want this, this is what I use. If they want it, they eat it. If not, I've got a couple different things that I try to supplement with. I try to supplement with Go White Sox. I'm a White Sox fan. I've got that. Well, that is my favorite feed. I keep a commercial feed just so they're used to it. But again, they've got 15 acres to roam on, so there's some days they may not have any feed. All the chickens are different on what their needs are, so we just try to supplement with whatever we want. This is just a scratch grain feed, and then I mix in sunflowers, and then I always keep handy, this is the duck food. So the duck food is formulated a little bit differently than that. So good questions. Oh yeah, Yeah, that's one of my favorite feeds. You get what you pay for. So you definitely get what you pay for with some of the feeds. I got one of these little tables so we can look professional when we live stream, I guess. So they got a little table. I've got the little feeders. I've got the bowl I need to fill back up. Are you eating that? What are you doing? Stop that. You want a snack? My coop isn't anything crazy. I try to, because a bag is 50 pounds, I try to keep chicken keeping as smart as I can. So I went and bought 2 hanging feeders that my chickens will use. And that allows me, forward thinking, because I'm sure we've all been there, where we have a 50-pound bag and those are 30-pound hanging feeders. Well, for me, and with the quantity of animals I have, it is a massive waste of time to lug around a bag for a little bit. So with that being said, I bought 2 feeders. That way I can unload the entire bag and be done with it. So that's my strategy. My whole strategy is how can we keep chicken keeping, or animals in general, from being a chore? Because the moment this turns into a chore, the moment this isn't fun, and it's just not enjoyable. So that's my big shtick. And then I kind of got the same thing for the geese. We just turned an old deer hunting blind in, put up a couple pieces of plywood, slapped it on there, called it a day. Because eventually we're going to turn this modular shed into their barn, but I haven't gotten to it yet because it's hot all the time. And I don't feel like coming out here and working when it's 110 degrees out, for whatever the reason may be. That's just not for me. So sounds like a good fall project, but up until now, it's a non-issue. Hi guys. Looks like they're looking for their feed. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, so that is what I like to do when it comes to caring for these animals. I don't want to make it any more work than it is. I want to be able to sit back and enjoy it. So I've got a lot of things. Go, what are you doing, knucklehead? So I do a lot of things to keep things easy. I try to be as efficient with my time. If I don't feel I'm being efficient with things, I'll go ahead and I'll try to find another quicker, better way that's more efficient. To me, hanging 2 feeders with 60 pounds was way more efficient than dumping 30 and holding 20 in a bag. I've got waterers everywhere. That's more efficient because then they always have water at some point. Maybe I can't get out here. I got, what else do I have? I have automatic coop doors. Hi, babies. I've got automatic coop doors on my chicken coop where the turkeys and chickens sleep. You guys are blocking the view of everybody. Come on now, come on. And then on the ducks, they have an automatic door as well that the ducks can fit through. So those are just some of my things that I like to do to keep it fun. Because, you know, like everyone else, I like to sleep in on the weekend. So when we sleep in on the weekend, sometimes I forget to let them out, and that's where the automatic doors come in. We're all human, we're natural. So I have the automatic doors set to let everybody out at 7 o'clock. So it's very helpful. And then some of my doors recalibrate themselves. The higher tech ones that I've been trying out, I will use the higher tech ones with the more of the animals. And the higher tech ones are actually pretty cool because you plug in your GPS coordinates, and from there, and using your GPS coordinates, it'll recalibrate itself every day. So that one's pretty cool. I've had that one for a long time. Probably one of my favorites. The other ones just open up at a set time, so I kind of keep it at 7. That's kind of after. Stop that. Ooh, there you go. That's what you get for your nonsense. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's get you guys some more water.
Hello?
All things outdoors. I have not done coal yet. I can add that to the list. What kind of fish do the ducks eat? Whatever's in the pond. So that could be minnows. That could be bluegill. There might be crappie in there. I don't know. It depends what people have dumped in there. There's bass in there, and there are catfish in there. So if they can give it a shot, I'm sure they will. Now I have seen people feed their ducks goldfish, but feeder goldfish are pretty, I don't know, a lot of stories about feeder goldfish and how they're produced. So I tend to stay away from commercial feeder goldfish. Not that they're bad, it's just not for me. Yep, they'll eat in our pond, whatever we got. Sometimes there's fish in there I didn't even know were in there, because sometimes people drive by, they dump them in there. Or sometimes there's eggs on some of the other cranes' legs. Some of the cranes come and go. Sometimes they drop fish in there. I don't know. I've seen strange things. not too bad, Nora. They get a lot of opportunities. That's interesting. What would you like them to do, Mauricio? Would you like them to talk or something? I'm open to suggestions if you don't like them, apparently. Mauricio, come back. Want your opinion. Well, thank you, Nora. I like watching them. They're very therapeutic. You know, there's a lot of things you can waste your money on. I don't mind the animals. They don't talk back sometimes. What are you doing, Nora? You said you had dogs and cats. What are they doing? Hanging out with right now? Hello, Desi. Yeah, her foot's hurt. She's the one with Bumblefoot. The queen bee, Lucy, right here. Swelling on your foot looks better there. Bumbles. Swelling looks a little better. I'm sure it's going to take some time, but yours looks a little bit better. Hopefully in a couple of weeks you'll be all healed up there. That's awesome. That is awesome. My dogs love the kitchen too. We got a tile in there. It's a nice cool floor for them to lay down on. We just got they said an inch and a quarter or an inch and a half of rain. I got a neighbor out there mowing right now. I wonder what he's trying to get. Must be a long area somewhere. Must still be dry. I really thought our local farmer was going to come and Thought he was going to come and harvest the crops. They're about to close one of the roads in our area. But then again, that's Illinois for you. We have 2 seasons, winter and construction. The radar did say it was supposed to be raining right now. I am thankful it's not. It can rain at night when we're all asleep. They're projecting over 3 inches of rain for our area between today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll see if we get it. I know a lot of places could use rain. Midwest hammered with it right now. Oh yes, definitely. The one right in front of us. This one right here is Lucy. I'm led to believe that's our female goose from the previous owners, but she's never laid an egg, so I don't know. But she is definitely smaller than the other one, so she's definitely smaller. And I have never seen her try to procreate. I've definitely seen the one right here, Desi. I've definitely seen him try to procreate, but I've never seen her. But she's also never laid an egg, which in my short career of doing this, I've never heard of animals not laying eggs that are female, but that doesn't mean that she can't. I did attempt to vent them and did not see any signs of genitalia on her, so I don't know. Maybe it's two boys. I don't know, but the previous owner swore it was a boy and a girl. But we've had them April, May, June, July, August, September. We've had them now for 18 months. And I think they're about 2 or 3 years old. Maybe they're 2 or 3 years old. So I don't typically know when geese this size lay. They were very impromptu. The neighbors said, "Hey, either you come get these geese or I'm going to take care of them." And I'm like, "You don't have to do that. I'll come down and get them." So we adopted the 2 geese from the neighbor. But the body type is much different than some of the other males I've seen. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That, or if she is laying eggs, they're laid somewhere that I have no clue where they are. But Desi's wings look weird because he's got something called angel wing. People attribute it to a poor diet or genetics. I don't think the previous owners did anything poor. I think they had great care for these animals. I just think that's the way this goose was born. And if these are the Chinese African geese, they're so close. I'm not a goose expert. This was, again, an impromptu thing. But I know these are some of the largest geese you can get. Some of they're not the jumbo ones, but they're like direct descendants of the swan. I know there's a lot of other smaller geese. I won't say my geese are mean, but they don't like people getting in their bubble, and they will let you know. Yeah, I got two. I got you, Cuddles. I got you. Give you the last of the tea. Maybe figuring out why my goose won't lay eggs will require a little bit more research. See if that's happened to anyone else. I'm sure it has. But whatever. I think they're cool. We saved them from becoming someone's dinner. It all works for me. There you guys go. There's some of the last of the peas. Oh, ease up. Oh, come on, you guys. There's the last of the piece. Eat up it, kiddos. Yeah, I think that's their goal every night now, just to spill that water. See how many times I can refill it. Looks like the record last night was 4. But most of them should be shutting this down pretty soon. It's starting to get dark here. So either it's going to start storming or, but naturally the sun goes down. Yeah, right? Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, we try to take care of them. Ooh, Boomer, leave it. No. Boomer, leave it. Leave it. Boomer, leave the rooster alone. Go catch some mice, big guy. You are awfully talkative. Hello. Every night he goes in there trying to catch mice. He's been successful. He's caught a couple mice. It's like his Olympic sport over there. It absolutely is. Maybe he's part cat and I just don't know it yet. Hi Norma, how you doing? Thank you, I appreciate it. They are pretty cool. Hopefully everybody else enjoys watching them. see you looking at me. Drink your water. Hello, little Cuddles. This is our special needs duck. For those of you that have been around, Cuddles has a heart murmur and he kind of walks pigeon-toed. So he kind of gets the last of everything. So if you ever see me kind of interject, I feed him separately to make sure he still gets the treats and food. He does not go without. But he's living a healthy life up to now, besides some of his different ailments. And then that other duck sitting down is the one with the bumblefoot. Rightfully named Bumble. And what's interesting is Lucy's right there next to it, just standing guard, not harassing it like all the other ones. Like she knows something's off and it's not behaving like the rest. So she's doing a good job hanging out with it. While Desi's in the back with the other the ducks as they're foraging around the corner here. But she'll slowly move away as Desi comes by, because Desi's right there. So she'll move away, and then they'll just keep these spheres around all the ducks. Here they come. You guys have a good time playing in the mud hole? They absolutely are. Absolutely are. The ducks and the geese. Last one's, first one's out, last one's in. I think I mentioned it last night. That's the only thing I don't like about the ducks and the geese is they do not put themselves to bed like the other half of the flock that naturally is like, hey, it's time to go roost. It's the only thing. The only time it's not fun trying to get them to all go to bed is when it's pouring rain. I don't know. The ducks have never seen snow. This will be their first winter. The turkeys have never seen snow. This will be their first winter. The geese don't really care. I've seen them jump in the ice bath when it's frozen and I've had to break open the water for them. I don't know what the ducks will do, but I'm not going to break open my pond for them. I'll probably end up just getting them some water troughs. I don't feel like breaking open ice on a pond for them just so they can swim in the water. Well, it looks like they're telling me it's time for bed. Maybe, I don't know. Is this their nighttime dance? Maybe this is their time. This is their call. Looks like it. As long as I can separate the two geese from the ducks, they'll go in there, no problem. All right, duck, let's go. Start waddling our way in there. come on. Let's try again. The reason it went up is it's an anti-pinch function. If it can't shut all the way, it'll go back up in case a bird got stuck in there. Okay, looks like it's closed. All right. Right? Something's stuck in there. Well, mother cluckers, that concludes another wonderful night of feeding time. As always, this is Michael signing off. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And as always, keep clucking.